This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, I see only Girish you joining the call.
Yes,
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Nikhil.
Okay, okay, we have quite a good number now. Fine. So, yesterday we have, sorry for that. We will try to see a couple of things today. So, if you see yesterday, the same thing, if I run this, you would be knowing it, right? What we doing? We are just getting the XPath of this, okay, web application, and then we are running it. So, I have run it. Let's see what is happening one by one. So I have run this project. It is opening a browser. Okay, if you see here, we were entering everything. Okay, interested to join, and then finally, this is a button, right? Submit button. Okay, here this also I can go with this button. Okay, this is the name. I can go with name submit. So I'm just clicking on that submit button. Okay. So now, like, what are the basic things that we have to do? Okay, this is also click. This is the submit button. Okay, so for this also you need to use something called click. Okay, so now we will understand a couple of things like how to do, what are the different inbuilt methods of driver. Okay, in driver you have so many methods. Couple of inbuilt methods what we have seen till now we will see, and then other methods also we have. We will try to understand them. See, it's clicking. See, for this radio button also click, checkbox also click. Okay, and then you are clicking on submit, it will open. See, that is a mistake with the application. Okay, if I click on submit, it is going to a, something you enter here, and something you enter, something you enter, and you enter all the details. If you click on submit, it will see, it will go to a 404 error. That's a That's a issue, okay? That's a issue with the website, okay? Not vendor internal. That's a website issue. See, that's not our that's application issue, okay? So we are doing automation. See here, what you have seen just clicking on this, okay? These are called input fields. This is a radio button. This is a checkboxes. For checkboxes, radio button, you should use click. For input fields, you need to use dots and keys. Okay, this also input field. Input field. This is a text area because it is very huge. This is a button. Button also you need to use click. So I told you there is something called dot click. Okay, you can use dot click for couple of things. Uh, where you can use dot click. Dot click can be used for dot click can be used for radio buttons, for checkboxes, for buttons, and also for URLs. So these are called URLs. See, URLs, or you can say they are called links. If I click on it, it will open the about us. Okay, I'll go back. If I click on academic projects, or if I click on contact us, it will go and click on contact. Okay, or if you want to click on something like academic projects, it will open and open this one. For example, I want to click on this. There are options. Okay, how do I just make this again? Go here. Here you are seeing there is nothing like which is a unique XPath. Are you finding name, or are you finding ID, or are you finding class which can be unique, but text is not representing my UI? Click on this academic okay, that's what my requirement. If I click on it, here but text is there. Okay, this is not representing my UI element, or the element that is there in UI. This is a web element. My web element attribute is not okay representing my UI element. So I cannot go with but text. For example, if I take but text, okay, double slash a is the tag name here. Okay, at the rate class equal to this but text. Okay, sorry. Do you think it can be unique? No, it is not unique because but text is something. See, there are so many 18 elements are there with the same, all the elements are having the but text. Okay, so I don't have a guarantee that which element will have a text. One of one should be there. It is like three of third one of 18, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, seventh one. I have totally 18 elements, and these are all the elements one by one. One of 18, this is the first element of 18 elements. Second element, so when I click on it, your driver will confuse which element I should click on. So here if you see about our academic projects or about us, I have a problem. So this is the text of that element. Okay, it's in black color, right? This is a text because if you see the UI is having some text, and that text is this one. Okay, so that you can go with, in such cases you can go with. Okay, you can go. I'm commenting this because this is not working. That is the application issue. So driver dot, because I don't want to click on submit now. That is an application issue. Driver dot find element by dot xpath. Okay, by xpath, or what should I say, by link text. This is a link text, the text of a link. So that is one of the locator. Okay, that is one of the locator I told you, right? See, we know class how to know link text. This is a link text, partial link text. Okay, xpath, css selector also I told you. Okay, we need to have a slash for id. Okay, dot for name. Okay, all this class name like this. Okay, CSS selector I will discuss more. XPath also I'll discuss more. But link text, when you will use, when you are going to click on that link only. So what is the link here? In this case, academic projects is the link, and the text of that link will be academic project. This is the link because this is the text of this link. Academic project is the link or URL or whatever you call it. Okay, link, right? When you click on it, it will navigate to something. That's called link. This is the text of it, and it also will go with link dot text dot click. For link also, you click on it. For radio button, you click on it. For checkbox, you click on it. For button, you click on it. Click will be done for lot of other activities. Okay, so I will say time dot sleep because you don't use time dot sleep for your understanding. Time dot sleep is just to make you to understand that it has navigated to that page. Okay? There is nothing to take it with time dot sleep. There is no use of time dot sleep for this context for me. But just I want to show you. That's why I'm giving you time dot sleep. See, it is entering all of them. Okay, and then clicking on academic projects. Can you understand everyone? Then waiting for 3 seconds and closing off. So did everyone understood? How did you use link text? Okay, link text will be only used for links where you are using links wherever you come across a URL or a link. Only for those you need to use link text. Otherwise, you don't need to use link because link text won't work for other things. Okay. So next, for this link text, you can either use link text or by XPath also there is a way to capture for text items. Okay. If we are going with the text, see how do you identify it's a text? See, you don't have anything like ID, you don't have name, you have class, but class is not unique. You have href, this is not a proper one. Okay, the tag name is a here. Okay, this is the text of it because by seeing it you should be understanding, right? This is a text because anything, this is in black color and this is the text of this particular link. See, if you have any text, you can also go with XPath. Okay, in XPath, I mean from XPath also you can able to capture the text. Or the other way around, you can say if you have a text of any web element, you can capture through XPath also. Okay, how do you capture it? I'll try to tell you. Okay, you can say, see, XPath you can capture any attribute, right? How do you say? Double slash tag name. Okay, at the rate attribute equal to value of it. So, but when there is a text, you should not use at the rate. You should say text open close brackets equal to what is the text. That text you should give academic projects, and then now it should be you give unique one of one. You got it right. You can either go with a link text like that, which I have shown you, or else if you are not going with that, you can also go with XPath. But how do you go with XPath? You can go with XPath in this way. Okay, you can either use that one, or else you can use driver dot find element by dot XPath. Comma, if you have any text, you can use this double slash. Okay, generally for other things, how do you use except test? How do you use for other things? You'll say at the rate double slash tag name means anything that is having a tag name. Okay, tag name, then double slash tag name, then you need to text open close equal to the text. Hope you got it right, everyone. This way also you can do. So I'll just comment this one, the upper one. So you can either go with that or you can go with this. But it should be dot click because this is again you captured that element and you need to click on it. See, here also it will click on the academic project. Okay, how do I allow someone in the meeting? How do I know someone is there in lobby or something like that?
Admin can see, I think, right?
No, no, I'm not able to see Any such requests or
I
anyone's?
think this session unlocked. Maybe you should keep it unlocked. Is it locked or unlocked? Okay, it's
Is it
unlocked.
unlocked?
Okay, now it is locked.
Generally, it is. It will be unlocked only.
Yeah, yeah. I thought. Yeah.
See, someone is asking to permit me. I don't know how to permit only. First point. Girish, I think you are already there, right? He's not able to see. Sorry, Raksha, Rakshit or someone. Which thing she is looking? Efficiency mode unlocked. Okay, you want me to turn? I'm not sure. Like, can someone tell him? I don't understand like how to do that. I don't know how to allow someone to meeting. There is no request of such. How do I check it? Yeah, I'm not able to add anyone here. Maybe there would be another option for it. Is it locked or unlocked? This is locked. This is unlocked, right? I already unlocked. So ask her to rejoin. No, someone who is there. I'm not able to do anything. Okay, fine. That's okay. Let's because you guys did not get any request like that, right? You directly joined it.
Nikhil, I have one question.
Hmm.
Sir, see in the inspect
Hmm.
right on the
Hmm.
bottom of the page, you were
Hmm.
doing this XPath, right? I don't know how to type
Hmm.
that. I'm not able to see that. Can I?
Type what? Type what?
Huh?
No, you have to press
Type double
Control
slash
F.
double slash control F. Yeah, control F. You need to press.
Oh, Control F. Let me try here.
Control F is to search. See, simple
Ah,
thing.
yeah. Now
What
I
is
can see.
control?
Hmm.
See,
Got it.
here you're going to find some element, right? If you're finding
Yeah.
some element,
Mm-hmm.
see, if you say control F here, see, you should not use control F in the web page. It will come like this. It will search the web element. I mean UI elements. I
Yeah.
want the web elements to search. So I go
Search. Yeah.
here
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and in the web elements I'm searching. See, it's all about I
Yeah.
want to find the web element. So that is the reason I'm searching it here.
Yeah, that's what that
Okay.
control F part. I think I missed it. I'm able to locate the field. After the field, the unique thing I
Mm-hmm.
have to write it right. That I'm not able to. Now I got it.
No.
Control F, right? Yeah.
So yeah, yeah. So control F, and this is the way like, anytime, anywhere, or any organization you work, this is the basic thing that you do. There are some inbuilt libraries which you can automatically get this XPath, but that is not the recommended way because in interviews also they would ask you how to find an element. Okay, so you should share the screen and you should be able to do. So then, this is the basic thing. Okay, this is the very basic thing which I said. Basic thing means it is an initial thing. Okay, which everyone has to know. We need to know like what are all the methods that we have in driver. Okay, drivers means Selenium driver, WebDriver. Okay, Selenium WebDriver has couple of methods. So what are all the methods we have seen? See, you understood link text, right? So link
Mhm.
text is basically used to click on a link. Okay, so you can use find by dot link text and you can pass that text of it. Okay, whichever this text will be there for sure. For link you will have a text of it. Okay, because link is obviously having some representation, right? So you may not have text also. In some cases I'll tell you that unique scenarios. Okay, there how to find it. Okay, if you're not having text for that link, you don't have any attribute for any of the web element. Okay, how to capture it through XPath, that we will see a separate session. we will either capture the element before it or after it. Relatively we will find it. Okay, that's a different topic altogether. But most of them which is designed directly will have this. So what are the different methods we have seen? Okay, then one more thing we have to understand. Um, so what are the methods we have seen? Driver dot get. Hmm? Get is basically used to get is basically used to get
Retrieve.
launch that particular website. Okay. Mm, launch that website. Okay. There is a difference between get and navigate. Okay. Get means it will make sure that all the elements are loaded. Okay. Then there is something called navigate. You can also use other way around navigate. Navigate is again a method in WebDriver, but the difference between get and navigate is, see, I want to get it. Okay. So what is the use of get and what is the difference between navigate? I can also say the same code driver dot navigate. Okay. So when I say dot navigate, navigate will not make sure whether all the elements are loaded or not. I can also say driver dot navigate. Driver dot PDM, something like this. Why was it coming here? Mm, no, error should be there. So if I run it, 1 minute. If I go to run, okay, it's saying that web navigate. It's not navigate. I think I have given a wrong spelling. So it's saying that navigate is a problem. So why it is problem? I mean, generally the method was there before, but what happened is like this method has been changed. Okay, to a different way. So I should say driver dot navigate. Someone is calling. Is anyone calling me? So driver method navigate was there before, but now navigate method is nowhere used in after Selenium. Okay, after Selenium 4. So this particular was working before, or I could say it was there before. Now this navigate method is nowhere there. Okay, so we cannot use this navigate. We can use forward, backward, reload, refresh, and all we can use. But let me use navigate to navigate dot. I don't think so. It would probably take us out. Mm, yeah, this method is nowhere being used. Okay, now at this point of time, this method is nowhere being used, and this is not being supporting anymore. So we cannot use this particular method right now. When we are using a service object, we can only use get. Okay, see, they may ask you what is the difference between navigate and get. Get is a method which is basically used to launch that particular browser, sorry, application, and navigate is also used to do the same. But the difference between navigate and get, navigate will not check all the elements are loaded. web elements are noded, but get will check it. And driver dot maximize window. Driver dot maximize window means you are maximizing the window. Then what else? Then we have something called driver dot. Okay, if I say driver dot, I could see so many things. Okay, execute script, driver dot title, driver dot window handles, quit, refresh, forward, page source, current URL. Okay, this is one important current URL. These are all driver methods. What is current URL? So I can say print driver dot current URL. Current URL means what is my current URL? What is the URL? This is the URL, right, which I launched it. So when I say dot current URL, it will give me the current URL. That means the URL which I have entered or which is currently been used. Okay. Then then um, we have many things like driver dot forward. What is meant by forward? When you will use this forward? Forward means simple thing. Suppose a website is there like this. This is called forward. This is called this is called forward. This is called backward. This is called refresh. This is maximize. This is minimize, and this is close. Okay. To close, you can say driver dot close. If you want to maximize, you say driver dot maximize. By default, it will be minimized because there is no concept of minimize. Okay. Then if you want to click on this, okay, this button, it will go to some other page, right? This is called forward, and if you want to go back, this is called backward. Okay, and this is the refresh. All these methods you can use. For example, I see, for example, I have opened this website and I have directly clicked on academic pages. Okay, control X, not control X, control C. Okay, first what I did, I opened this registration page URL, and after registration page URL, think that I maximized my window, I got my current URL. That means what is the URL I'm using. Then immediately I have clicked on this academic projects. Okay, got it right? Academic projects. Okay, then I can say driver dot, okay, forward. Suppose forward means um, backward. Backward means what? Driver dot back. Instead of backward, there is something called back. You're not printing it. Okay, don't print it because they are actions. Okay, so driver dot back means what? For example, I opened like this. I clicked on academic projects. Okay, then I'm clicking on back. This is called back. Like this, it will go. Then I will say forward. Again, it will go like this. Then I will say refresh. Okay, so I will say time dot sleep for you to make understand what are these methods. Okay, what these methods will do. Okay, please remember it. It is not important that you need to know, you need to identify or you need to work on this, but all these methods are driver methods which you need to know. Okay, refresh. So now what happens then, we are going, first we are going to launch this website. After that website, we are going back. Okay, and then we are going front again. Okay, we are going front again, and we are refreshing it. Got it right? We are going to refresh it. So either I can able to use this particular 1 minute. I can able to use this particular academic projects, or I don't want to use it. I can directly skip it. So now let's see what is happening.
So where do we use this title driver dot title?
No, I will tell you everything. I will tell you everything wherever required.
Oh, we
These
didn't
are all
come there.
basic operations.
Mm.
Everything, whatever is driver dot title is a very important thing, which I'll explain you.
Okay.
Assertions I'll try to explain you more detail. Okay. Then
And
there are so
why
many
are we
validations.
using
Hmm?
print driver dot current URL? Why are we using print? Because we're already
Yeah,
launching the.
see, no, just to understand what is the current URL that we are using. Why are we using is something that is up to our interest. Current URL is a method, or see, it's a variable, I could say, which is available in driver. Okay, that is going to, that's not a method, because for a method you will have open and close brackets. Okay, that's a the part of variable that is available, or that's a part of keyword which is available. So see, you are understanding what is happening now. You are getting what is
Uh,
happening.
Yeah.
no, actually, the
First it
current
clicked on.
URL.
First it clicked on back. See, current URL is already printed. If you see, this is a current URL printed. Okay,
Okay, it's printing.
whenever you use current URL, it is printing this, because we don't have any print statement after that. Then it clicked on back. Then 2 seconds it waited. Forward. All these things happened. I'm sorry. I think you did not observe. Okay. If you want, I'll try to say it again.
Yeah, yeah. Now
Please
I
observe it. Okay.
understood that.
First,
Yeah.
you got it right. Everyone got it right, or you want me to run it again? See, first it went back, then it waited for 2 seconds, then clicked on forward. Okay, so first it will print your current URL. I'm
Registration
sorry.
page.
So it went back, then it
Backward. Yeah.
went front, then it will do refresh now. Okay, all these are just methods. You need to have an idea of it. Okay, when what is the use of that? What happened? Sometimes you may get some URL issue. Okay? That can be a small issue which I mean to say internet issue. Okay, so it will forward now, refresh backward, then do a forward. Okay, then refresh. Okay, then entering the data. Okay, fine. So now you are clear, right? So then we will try to see couple of other things. So driver dot title is also important. Okay. So what is meant by title and how do we use that title? Okay. This is the first class. Maybe I would say two or three. Driver dot title after my current URL. Let I want to print title. So what is meant by title? Because title also you have to print it. You are not doing act. See here I am doing an activity. I want to click on back. That's why I'm saying driver dot. Here I don't want anything. I want to print the current URL. Okay. Here also I want to print the title of this page. So what is title? Title is a title. How do you identify a title of a website? See, suppose this is a website, right? Okay. There are two ways. See, generally this is the title. Okay. If you navigate and click on that particular one, that is a title. Durga Soft Solutions is the title. Okay, but how do you identify it? You go to your inspect element or F12, press your F12 key. So you are obviously finding it. Okay, in the head. Okay, whenever you're hitting head, in the head, if you see, there is something called title, open and close. Okay, this is the tag here. It is opening and closing. This is the title of this website. You got my point, right? So whenever I say driver dot title, it will capture this title. Are you understanding, everyone?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the title. You will be obviously finding a title. Okay. This is the title. By seeing it, you can directly you can say this could be the title, but sometimes this is the they may give it title notation in the pop-up that the window pop-up whenever they are keeping. But don't go with this name. You can go with the name where the actual website web element is given. Okay? This is the title. So now I want to validate whether my title is correct or wrong. Okay, I just open my website. Okay, see how what I can do. I said driver dot title. What happens? It will try to give me what is the title. Okay, so it is giving me title. Okay, Now, how do I validate whether my title is Durga Soft Solution? I can say asset, okay, Durga Soft Solutions in driver, okay, asset Durga Soft Solutions in driver. What does it mean? In my driver dot title, okay, if this asset means validation, validate Durgasoft Solutions, okay, that means the name called Durgasoft Solution in the title. That means check whether Durgasoft Solution is there in my title. You can say the entire data, or you can say Durga Software. See, you can check entire thing is there, or you can check half of them is there, or you can say Durga Software is there, or Durga is there. Okay, that means you're checking this part is there in my title or not. So where this title will come, it will automatically capture. So in that title, it will go and check whether Durga is there. Okay. I want to check entire Durga sub solution is there in my title. So if see what is the benefit? Okay, this is a validation. Okay, this is a validation. Okay, got it right.
Yes.
So what is the difference between? So what generally happens is okay. What is the benefit of using this validation? If you are using this validation, this is a very basic validation, you can say it's a hard stopper. Okay, if this validation is failed, or if it is not correct, it will not allow you to go to the next line itself. There is nothing, this won't be executed. Okay, got it right. So got it right. So asset will be always, so asset equals, you can use so many things, there are so many asset statements. This is a simple asset statement. Okay, so once we see framework, unit test framework, we can see so many assertions. But if this is failed, it will not allow you to go to the next line. That means you cannot go and execute next line. Okay, you will get an assertion error. What error? See, now you will not get. If it is, see, this will not print you anything, but in the back end it will verify it. Okay, so it will print your title, it will print your current URL. Then if it is correct, then it will go and click on back end. All this activity will be performed. Okay, if it is not correct, then it will stop the execution, entire execution there itself. Okay, see now when once it is happening, that itself means you are going to, I mean, this is going to uh, you know that assertion is properly verified. Okay, you understood right? So this is something called basically this thing. For example, I have written something like this. Okay, here my assertion, this is not a proper assertion. So when I run this program, what happens, you will not be able to go to the next line itself. Okay, it will fail your assertion. See, you can see that output of go to the run. In the run you will be, see here is error. Okay, the error is assertion error. Can you see? Assertion error is occurred. So you are not doing anything. See, nothing is coming. That I think that is closed already. Browser is closed already. Okay, browser whatever is opened is already closed. See, browser is closed. See, what do you understand here in this case? So generally assertions are the showstoppers. Okay, so we have two types generally in assertions. One is a hard asset, or this is an hard asset because you are not going to proceed further. Okay. Then there is something called soft assets. Soft assets means you can use anything that can be a conditional statement. Okay, that can be a normal if conditions. Okay, so that's all soft assets. So soft assets will not stop your execution. Okay, if it's not working, it will go to else. Okay, and whatever you have written in the else, it will work. So soft assets will not break your execution. Is what I'm trying to say. Fine. So now, this is a small thing which we have seen. Then we will try to see implicit weight. Okay, before implicit weight and all. So you understood, right? So for field, if you want to check any data in the field also, you can able to check it. So this is the basic script that we have seen, and this method should be known to everyone. Okay. So how do you identify if any text is there? Okay, if a particular element is there, and how do you identify if that element has a text? So how do you do that? If element, okay, if you're trying to have some element, okay, and that element has text, how do you identify it? For example, I want to know um, the text of a particular element. Okay, how do you identify or how do you get a text of this element? For example, this is the element. This is the element. Okay, this element I want to know the text of it. How do you get it?
Using assert statement.
Get text.
Yeah, nice. Get text is there in Java, but in Python we don't have something called get text. Okay, we have dot text only. Okay, so for that we
Okay.
need to get a other way of capturing that element. For example, I want to get the text of about us. Generally, okay, if you are already knowing text or you are not going with the text, if you're not going with the text, you will use text only. Double slash a text open close equal to about us. This is what you will use, right? For example, if you want to use double slash a text open close equal to about us, this is what you will use whenever you don't want to sorry, I think the exact test is different. About us. Okay, this is what you will use. There are two about us. So if I want the first one, see, again I'll tell you, there are multiple elements, one of two. This should not be always there. Okay, whenever you are having one of two or one of three or one of 10 or anything, that itself means there are more than one elements of same XPath. Okay, if you want to capture the first one, you should use close, you should close your brackets here and there, and then you use the index. One means first index, two means second index. See, we have two about us. One is in the upper place, that means in the URL, and second one is below. See, here I have one about us, and there is one more about us which is there here. Okay, so if you want first one, you can give the index. Close entirely with the brackets, and then give the index. Okay. Generally, don't use it. Okay. If it is non-avoidable only, then use it. This is the way you capture a element uniquely. So now, for example, I know if I know text, I can easily capture an element or a link text or a element which is having link. So how do I identify about us? Okay, I want to know this element is having about us. If I already know about us, I can easily capture it, because by the way I can use XPath, or I have dot link text. Okay, I can use diver dot find element by link text. That is other way. Hmm? But how do I identify this element is having text called about us? So for that, what you need to do, you need to go with a different attribute altogether. Okay, you do a right click. If you do right click, there is something called don't do it, copy full XPath, or copy XPath is there. Can you see it, everyone? Do come here. Okay, first you have to come here, or you can go and make your locator here. It will show you here. Do right click on it, go to copy XPath. So if you copy XPath and come in, paste it. So this is the other way of capturing an element except text. Okay, without text, it is going to capture you from the HTML tag. Okay, how do it is, how it is capturing this element, I'll tell you. First it will start here. Okay, this is again, see, this is the design, simple design, HTML design. So it will start from here, then it will come to head. From head it will go to how it is coming. Started from HTML, going to body. From there it went to table. See the structure. It went to table. From table it went to T body. From T body, TR means T body means table body, table. Okay, table body. TR means table row. Okay, these are all the elements that we have. TR means table row. In this table row, TD means table data or column. Okay, then table, again table is there. Like this, it is navigating. Finally, it is reaching where? It is reaching to this element which you want to click on it. Okay. So if you want to click on this element without using text, what I will do, I want to get the text of that element. What I will do is I will do this way. What I will do, for example, for a simple thing, before I click on academic projects, I'll say time dot sleep for maybe 2 seconds. Then I'll say driver dot find element py dot xpath. Okay, copy xpath. I copied xpath. Okay, so I will store this element in some variable name. See, I directly copied what I did. See what I did. I come here. I did right click. You can also get an XPath directly like this. You have full XPath and XPath. Okay. So XPath means generally you will get a relative XPath, but in this case you got directly absolute XPath. Absolute means if it is starting with HTML, that's called absolute, and if it is having single slash, that's called absolute. If it is having double slash and you don't write this much, okay, it is not starting from HTML, that's called relative XPath. So here in this case, full XPath and XPath are same. Okay, so you can directly capture it. You say copy XPath and Control V. You just do Control V, it will paste it. So this is the other way of capturing an element without text. Okay. So what I did, I captured this element. I store this element as about us, some variable name, about us link equal to this one. Okay. I said just about us link equal to, why it is, okay, it should be underscore. About us link equal to this one. So how do I get the text of it? I could say print about us link dot text, not get text. Get text will be in Java. In Python, it is dot text. So this link text I am going to get. That means this element is captured by this way. This is the other way of writing it. Okay, the XPath of it. So how it is written? It is coming from the. It's a navigation you are making until this element. Okay, you came here right now, and this element you are asking what is the text of it. Dot text you are printing it. So you will get about us. If you know text, it is easy to find. Okay, if you know text, I already told you can use XPath or you can use directly link text. But how do you identify any element text? So you can identify by this way. Okay, this way means it will not be always this big XPath. Okay, for this it becomes this big. Generally, you will not have that big XPath for normal elements. Okay, see, it is loading, going back, going front, and then finally uh, you're entering some data. So you can go and check in your logs. Durga sub solution, this is the title, this is the current URL. Okay, and then as we progress it will show you about us also. About us, you got it right, this is the text of it. Then it will wait for some time and close it. Whenever you get exit code 0, that means no errors and everything is exited from, and the browser is closed. You got my point, right, everyone? Is it clear, everyone? Everyone understood basics? Okay.
Yes.
So now, not just that one. Now, okay. How do you validate a particular? See, you are entering some data, okay, on a input field. That's well and good. Okay. You can use some assertions. Okay. If at all you want to check the title or you want to check some data that you passed is the current data or not, the correct data or not, because you're entering some data and that data is correct or wrong, you want to validate, you can use assertions. But I want to click on some, if for a click, for any click, okay, so this element is there, okay, this element is there, I'm clicking on employee. How do I verify that employee is clicked? Okay, or how do I validate if employee is click? Okay, it is clicked on employee and whatever it clicked it is correct. Okay, so there are some methods for it. Is selected, is displayed, and is enabled. Okay, there are three methods. What are the methods that we have? Let's create a second script, or you can say Selenium day 2. Okay, so Selenium day 1, I'll rename it as Selenium day 1 instead of writing all these things. Selenium day 2. See, I'll copy everything, only few I will change. Okay, here this is basically for only clickable elements. Okay, it can be a radio button. Okay, it can be a what are all other things where you can click. It can be a uh, checkbox, it can be a button, it can be a link. Okay, it will act differently for different things. Okay, so I think everyone knows all these things. Okay, we have seen it. So for this, that is, this is not the thing. Alerts, I think I have given. Yeah, alerts also I did not give. Yeah, so let me go back here. Okay, so I'll copy couple of data. Okay, see, till here everyone is clear. Okay, again I'm writing from the scratch. Okay, all the code just to make you that different file. Okay, and I basically don't need all these things. I'll copy till this here in the this thing. So again same thing, you are connecting to your import time you're doing, because time dot sleep you need to, if you want to use you need to import a package called time. So you're creating a service object. Okay, and then you are going to call this service class, you're passing the chrome driver and you're connecting to using Chrome driver. Okay, you're opening this website, you're maximizing the window, you're getting the URL, you're getting the title, you're validating the title. Okay, after this, okay, let me not explain the same thing, because we have seen how to enter the text. Okay, now I will only explain you this button. Okay, let me see, I click on some button. Okay, I'm going with value. I'm going with value, as you know, double slash input. Who is it? Double slash input at the rate value equal to this one. Okay, so this is the correct text path for that employed. Okay, I can use similarly for unemployed and student also, the same text path. I mean different text path I can use. So driver dot find element y dot x path comma this one. Okay, dot click. So let me not click first. Okay, so I want to store this element in some variable employee uh, button. Okay, employee button, or employee radio employee, I'll say don't, you can store any name, okay, or you can say employee select employee click currency, okay, or I'll just say employee, okay, employee equal to employed equal to this one, okay, equal to this one. So now this is just a web element. I'm storing this web element, okay, I'm storing this web element in a variable. This is the variable. So this variable is now representing this web element. So I don't need to write all these things. Okay, I can say employee directly click if I want to click on anything. Employee dot click. This one I can directly do. Okay. So now first I'm not clicking on it. Okay. I'm only select. I'm only finding this element. If I say dot click only, then it will go and click on it like this. So there is a method called is selected. These three methods are important. Is selected, is displayed, is enabled. What is the difference between is selected, is displayed, and present? Is displayed means whether that particular web element is existing in the UI. It can, if it is just existing or it is displayed in the UI, that will give you true. Always anything in Python, if it is starting with is, will give you boolean output. Okay, it can be a true or false. Okay, so whenever you are getting true, okay, when you will get true for is displayed if that element is displayed in the UI. Whether it is selected or not, that's a different thing. But that element is visible to you in the UI, that's called, that will be true for is displayed. Then the other thing called is selected. When it will be true, whenever you select on it, that means whenever you click on it, only then it will become true. It should be existing and on top it should be displayed and on top of it it should be clicked. Only then is this is selected will become true. Okay. And third one, what is that? Third one uh, is enabled. Okay, is enabled will become true only when is enabled will become true only when, okay, that element is enabled in the UI. Enabled means sometimes you know say right, you have some website, in that website you are going to click on it but it will not click on it. That means that is not enabled. That element they have designed, developer designed it, but they have not made it to use, or that is not been useful, or that is not been working. Okay, when I click on some button, the button, maybe the button is there, it is displayed, okay, and you are clicking on it, it is selected, okay, but it is not enabled. Got it right? So for selection, if you want to do selection, it should be displayed and it should be enabled. That means it should be enabled. Enabled means it should be working. It should be in a working phase. If it is working phase, only then you can click on it, right? If it is not working, or if I click on some button or radio button or a checkbox, if it is not working, it will not click. So obviously it is displayed. Otherwise, you know, you cannot do it. So majorly is displayed means whether it is exists. So I'm going to just say print is displayed. Print is displayed. Okay. Here I'm going to get the output. Okay, I'm just giving a comment here. It will become true because it is just displayed. It is there. That employed radio button is there. I'm not clicking on it. So second time I'll say print employee. Okay, employee dot, okay, employee dot is enabled. Whether it is enabled, enabled means whether it is in a working mode. Here also it will become true because that is in a working mode. That is in the working condition. Print is clicked, is selected, employee dot is selected. Is it selected, or that means is it clicked? No, right? Till now I did not click on it. I just select. I just captured that web element. Here I just captured it. I did not use dot click anywhere. So in this case it will give you false. Means that web element is there. The web element is enabled, but that web element is not clicked. Now what I'll do? I'll click on that web element. Then I will check print. Then I will check print. Okay, employee dot is selected. This time it should be giving me true. Okay, so the major thing is selected will be working. You know, it will be in a what I am trying to say is like is selected is a major method which is basically used to validate a particular radio button. So is selector will not be there for any button. See, for button, how do I say is selected? Okay. This is a button, right? This button, can I say is selected? No. I can say is enabled or is displayed. For URL also, for this is again a click event. For all click events, you can use is selected, is displayed, and is enabled applicable. But is selected, you cannot use it for a link, or you cannot use it for a button, because there is no relation of having these selected for button and URL. You can use is enabled and you can use is displayed. For this also is enabled or is displayed. Rest all, rest all which can be a radio button or a checkbox. For all of them, you can use is selected, is enabled, is displayed. Okay, radio button or checkboxes. So now when I run it, it's a simple thing. See, there is you can also do it for some other elements. Okay, I just shown you for one element. See, I'm just loading it. Okay, I'm just selecting. See, you got true, true, true. See, as we, whatever we printed here. First one true, because here only I started printing. I'm printing my title, I'm printing my URL, okay, current URL. See, first print statement is here, printing URL, printing title, this two printed. Then you are validating whether Durga Soft is there in my title. Yes, if it is there, then it will go down. Now it will first ask here in the print statement, because this is an activity. For activity, you will not be getting any printed. Okay, you will not print any data, right? Only when you say print, it will print in the screen, in the console. So this is an activity you are doing. That means you are just doing an action in the UI. For that, you will only have to see the UI. Okay. So then here you are storing as a variable, and you are checking is displayed. Yes, it is true. Is enabled is true, but is selected it is false. Okay, because it is not selected. I did not click on it. Then I clicked it. Then I am going down. I mean, and then again I am checking it. This time it is true. Are you getting my point, everyone? You understood, right? So these are the methods which are there for validation of the particular. So you can say if you can then use a condition. Okay, if you can also say if okay, you can also store this. Okay, instead of having it uh, employee dot, you can say validation or some variable equal to employee dot is selected. Okay. Okay, so if validation is double equal to true, okay, okay, then or if it is correct, if it is clicked, okay, then you say print, okay, the element is successfully the, I'm just showing you, okay, else, okay, you can also write else the element is not, else print the element is not clicked. Okay, understood, right? So here I'm storing in some variable, and that variable I'm checking. So it's a simple thing. So you can do whatever you want as per the UI, as per the need, as per the project necessity. See, element is not clicked, it is coming. Validation. Because I have checked it here. Oh, okay. No, element is not selected. It's TRUE only, right? Yes. I'm sorry, it should not be this one. Right? That's not a variable, right? Something like that. See, this time element is clicked. Okay, you understood, right? So that way you can able to just check whether it is clicked or not. It's validated. So anything as per whatever your requirement is there in the UI, you can do it. So what else we have seen now? We seen is selected. Okay, get method. Find element. Find element is a common method. What is the use of find element? I'll say you find elements also. Find element is a method to capture one single element, one web element. Okay. Then we have seen refresh. It is going to refresh. We have seen what? We have seen forward, just to move forward. We have seen back, going back. Okay. We have seen is displayed, is enabled. Okay. Is enabled. Okay. Is displayed, is enabled. Okay. And then is uh, you can say assert. Assert. What is meant by assert? What is the use of it? Okay. So we have seen basic like how to click on element, how to do send key. Okay. So the basic things. Okay. How to click on element. Okay. What are the different locators we have seen? Okay. Locators are very basic. Name. What are the 8 locators? Please listen. Okay. Name, class. Okay. Name, class, ID, link text, partial link text. Okay. CSS selected tag name and also XPath. So partial link text are almost the same. Suppose why I use partial link text here, you know, right? Link text I used for clicking an element. Okay, here you see link text I used. XPath I can go with XPath or I can also go with link text like this. I can also go and use partial link text. Partial link text is basically used. You don't use partial link text regularly. When there is a text, huge text. So I want to use some part of the text, okay, which can be unique one. So there I'll go with partial link text. Understood, right? So link text, if your text is very little, you can directly go with link text. So that is one of the locator also. You can go with link text, partial link text, XPath. XPath is something which we do regularly, which we have been seeing. CSS selector, I'll take a separate class on it. Okay, and then ID, you know, name, you know. Okay, class name, you know, directly you can capture. Tag name I will tell you, okay, in next 2 3 classes. So totally 8 locators. Any one locator is enough to capture the element which is unique. Very important. See, unique, why are we capturing unique element? Your driver has to uniquely find that element. Your driver is searching the web element list. It will go and completely verify the DOM. This is the document object model, okay? This is the DOM. DOM means it's a document object model. It's a entire list of all your web elements. In that I want my particular web element where my driver can go and do some activity. Okay. So in that if I want a particular web element, I should use a proper XPath. Okay. I should a proper locator which is unique. Okay. Which is unique. Got it right? Which is unique, and that unique will easily be identified by my driver. Okay. If there are 2 3 or 10 same XPath, my driver will not be able to capture that particular element and you will get an error in the find, right? So in Python you use text also. Okay? Instead of get text you use text. So I think you little need to do a practice. So we will see one by one. We will see all these topics: drop downs, frames, window handles, mouse over, scrolling, web table, Excel operation, dynamic XPath. There are so many topics one by one. So that by this end of these topics, you will be able to automate entire website. That to a very basic one. Okay. I mean, basically you can able to automate because we are here. We are not seeing all the frameworks and all, right? So that part you can able to. Got it right? So I'll zip it and share you. Please, I'll also share you this one for reference if at all you have any issue. Okay? Both I'll share you. One is the current notes, and other is reference. If you want to have it, you have it. This is just for reference. Okay, you can have it. I'll also share you the current one, which is okay. So So we will see. We will fasten our things today. Okay, from tomorrow we are going to make little things fasten. Okay, we'll go with little fast pace. If you have any questions, see, I thought that now by the time now I think everyone has uh, completed basic practice, right? You don't have any questions, right? So I'll go a little fast. Okay, from tomorrow. Okay, thank you, guys. I'll share you in WhatsApp now immediately.
Thank you very much.
Nikhil, one question.
Yeah, yeah.
So did we cover the types of testing, so the types of test cases,
No,
performance and
that I
all?
will cover in the last. Hello.
Yeah, yeah, got it.
Yeah, yeah. I'll cover in the last. Okay, I'll cover when I'm thinking teaching this agile methodology, right? In that time, I'll be probably. Sorry. Okay,
Okay,
I
sure.
think some disturbance, but that's okay. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, Nikhil, I have just one question
Hmm. So
regarding
these are very basics.
miss.
Very basics. Okay. Whatever we discussing are very to be very basic and very minimal. I hope everyone should have uh, all these topics in fingertips, okay, because we are going to see framework level development and all in the coming days. Yeah, tell me,
Yeah,
Pramod.
actually, I
I
have a
Yeah,
question.
yeah,
Yes,
please.
I have a question regarding automation. The first four line. Actually, I'm getting the error on it, so I could not run it.
Can you tell me, can you please post the only reason I created WhatsApp group is to post your doubts. There is no other purpose
Okay.
of creating that group. You practice it, post it. See, if I'm not available, someone who knows answer can easily answer you, right? You don't need to wait until I come for next day. Okay, you directly post it. Practice and post. If you have any questions, anyone can answer it. If that is a topic that is discussed and they know answer, they can answer, or I will answer. So there is no point of having. Okay. What is the doubt? If you can tell me now, I will sort it
Doubt.
out.
Yeah, doubt is only actually first four line you have given the code, so actually I'm getting the error like invalid syntax.
Okay, can you share your screen?
Actually, here is not option. I can see.
Yeah, now can you share your screen?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, others can drop off if they don't have anything seriously to discuss on it. But yeah, that's fine. If you want, you can stay. I'll go on a fast mode from tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, tell me. I'm not
Yeah,
able to
actually,
see.
here,
Yeah,
now are you able to see?
yeah, yeah. Tell me.
Yeah, here is actually only four lines code
Go
you
up,
have
go up,
given.
go
So
up.
actually,
Where did you write from Selenium import driver? Did you write from Selenium import driver?
yes, I have written it here.
Where I'm not able to see it. So I'm not. Hmm. Chrome should be. See, first thing. 1 minute. 1 minute. I understand.
Okay.
Did you install WebDriver? Did you install Selenium?
Yes, I installed the Selenium.
Just highlight. Okay, 1 minute. You have to do. You have to. In. See, did you write the exact code what I have given? It is a different thing. C column, from C column till C to exe, I have given double quotes. You have not given double quotes, and also slashes should be double slash back double slash. Whatever I gave, see my code exactly. You have to write the same
Yeah, actually, if I copy your code, then just a minute.
thing. You do a control C and control V. What is the problem that you are facing?
Okay.
See, you don't need to give the same path I have. Okay. Do you have Chrome driver in your system?
Yes, Chrome driver I have. Yeah.
Okay. Then you have to give the path where your Chrome driver is there. You cannot give the same path what I have. Okay. At least copy half of the code. Okay. Launch the browser.
Yeah, actually, for other way, I am able to run the browser.
Hmm.
See, this is the some simple code. So if I run this code, then I'm able to run the site, and I also able to run the this Durga soft screen.
Hmm.
But
See, this there is a
but
problem with it. I'll tell you, but yeah, you can use it. Not a problem. Hmm. So
only just regarding
no, no, no.
for
That you have
XPath.
to do. See, driver equal to, see. You have to say instead of driver browser dot, see, that's just a variable, right? So driver equal to webdriver dot chrome driver dot get you need to use. Don't use browser equal to webdriver dot com. Use driver equal to webdriver dot com and then driver dot get, there you use.
Okay,
Remove
yes,
that
yes,
and use
yes.
driver. Okay. Uh, Driver is just a variable name. Okay. You can use anything
Okay.
instead of driver. You can use browser or what. Again, from there also you remove that browser equal dot get, instead of browser dot get use driver dot get.
Now it's fine, correct?
No, no, it is not browser dot get. It is driver dot get. It will not
Driver
work
dot
here.
get. Okay. Okay. On which line?
That line only.
Driver
Driver
dot get.
dot get.
Okay, yeah, yeah, correct.
And then down also you have a problem. Okay. There also you have to change.
Yes. Actually, here is.
There also, see, you are able to see the red mark, right? That means you are having a problem there. Okay. Buy, you click
Okay.
on buy, you have to import a package. Okay. Click on it. It will ask you to import a package. Come down and import Selenium. Yeah. That click on it. Okay. Now capital XAPATH. Don't use small XAPATH. Use capital. See, you just have to use yeah, entire PATH. Yeah. Remove that XAPATH. And then come down again, browser dot maximize window. There use driver dot maximize window. Here there is a problem. Okay. Better use a see. Yeah, driver dot. Yeah. Now run it. You
Yes.
will be able to do it. Okay.
Yes. Now it is. I could run it. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is my
No,
first time also coding with and this all these things. So actually, I'm not
no
getting what
issues.
is
No
the
issues.
error, and if there
No,
will
no,
be
no
some
issues.
error,
No
so
issues.
I could not understand what is exactly I do need to do.
Immediately post it in the group. Okay, with the explanation what you are fine. What is that? Okay, why you are? I understand, man. I clearly understood. No problem. Okay, don't worry.
Okay, okay, sure. And
You can
so,
ask
what
me
is
any
the
question.
yeah, yeah, what is the line of meaning? I did not understand. You have
See,
used
I will
this.
tell you why are we using service object, because we have to initialize driver and we have to close the driver automatically. Okay. So here, before C, you need to use double quote. Double quote. You have to give double quote
Okay,
before C. No, no, no.
okay,
Double
double
quote.
quotes.
That's not quote. See, before C, I am saying, not after. After bracket before C, you need to give double quote. Yeah, and also backslash you need to give. Hmm. Two backslashes, not one. Hmm. Do it for the entire thing. Okay. Chrome driver. Now run the script. See, even that will run. See, that will run, but this is the right way. Okay. What is the problem? What is you didn't get it? Is it not working?
Yeah, I did not get exactly, but it is
No, run it.
it
Run it.
could run. Yeah,
Is it running or not?
yeah, it is running. But actually, here is yeah, it is running. Yeah,
Yeah. You can say come down. Time dot sleep. Come down. Use time dot sleep. Yeah. There say time dot sleep. Yes. Sleep and give 2 seconds or 3 seconds just for inside sleep. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever seconds you want. Now you run it. Yeah. Now you are able to open Google Chrome, right?
Yes, correct.
Chrome is open, right? Instead of Chrome, you give some website, okay? That website you will open, Facebook or anything,
Okay.
www.facebook, any website name which you can proper URL you can give. Okay. See the difference I will tell you. If at all you have any questions, if it should be tomorrow, I'll share to everyone. Okay. Why are we not
Okay.
using this
Okay.
Chrome? Now you understood, right?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Now, yeah,
Just
I
to
got
use
it.
the
Yeah.
same code what I have. Okay. Thanks. Anyone else? Anyone
Okay. Yeah.
else?
Sure.
Any doubts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Nikhil.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Anyone else? Any issues? Thanks. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank